Video for 59 through 61. 58 is going to be done separately on its own at a different point in time. So I'm going to have this up, and 58 will be soon behind. Base your answers to questions 58 through 61 on the generalized map below, which shows a portion of the Atlantic Ocean floor located between South America and Africa. ISO lines are show the approximate age in millions of years of the ocean floor bedrock on each side of the mid-Atlantic ridge. Points A, B, and X represent locations on the ocean floor. Question number 59. Estimate the age of the ocean floor bedrock at point X. This is a really easy question, and nobody's allowed to get this one wrong. Okay, this is a gimme. You have to get it. It shows point X. Okay, and what they try to do here is they don't put it in between the 83 and the 68 million years ago. They kind of put it up here, so it's not directly in between. But still, I mean, you really shouldn't get those wrong. Okay, these are what do they call them? ISO lines. Okay, I mean, they are lines that represent the age of how old the seafloor bottom is. Right, so if you come over here, I mean, this entire line going all the way up is 68 million years old. This one, 83, is 83 million years old. Now, I just want to make sure you guys know, and I always say this, make sure that you're writing the correct answer, because people say, oh, okay, it's between 68 and 83, so I'll put between 68 and 83. That is not the correct answer. It's between 68 and 83 million years old. So let's go to the that booklet. You know, okay, allow one credit for any greater than 68 million years old and less than 83. So if you had 69, fine. You said 82, fine. Anything between these 2 points is completely fine. If you say 68, wrong. 83, wrong. And remember, it falls in between 68 and 83 million years old. Anything in between is correct. Anything outside or those numbers is incorrect. 60. Explain why the age of the ocean floor bedrock increases as the distance from the mid-Atlantic ridge increases. Now, I'm just going to read the top a little bit again. Okay, it doesn't tell us anything about this area, but what you should know about the mid-Atlantic ridge is that it's the spreading center in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic Ocean is getting bigger every year, and I mean, you can kind of see that just by looking at this. You know, if this is 118 over here, 118 over here, well, that means they formed at the same time. Okay, I'm sure you learned that. At some point, South America and Africa were connected. It was 118 million years ago. So we know that the Mid-Atlantic ridge is actually splitting. So in the middle, it's going to be the youngest at 0, and as you go out, it's going to be older and older and older. So, I mean, I think this is a clear answer. Let's just see what the region says, and let's see what type of answer they want. They want plates are diverging at the mid-Atlantic ridge where new seafloor is forming. Okay, so if you said that the tectonic plates are spreading apart, so it's youngest in the middle, that's where the new continents form. Good. South American plate and African plate are spreading. New oceanic crust is forming. The seafloor is spreading. Okay, that one's. I mean, that's really simple. You can give her just credit for seafloor spreading. Okay, that's really good. Back to the test. So I think this is a kind of easy one. Plate tectonics is a big topic, and I think you guys will do well on this. Number 61. The Mid-Atlantic ridge separates pairs of crustal plates, such as South American plate and the African plate. Identify one other pair of crustal plates separated by the Mid-Atlantic ridge. Separated by the Mid-Atlantic ridge, huh? Well, some of you can use a reference table and do that in a second, but some of you are going to think this is really easy. Okay, what's north of South America? Obviously North America. What's north of Africa? Europe. So 2 other plates would be North American plate, and the Eurasian plate. But to get that, we can go to the wonderful reference table, of course. And where are we? Okay, we find our tectonic plates. Over here, okay, this is the Mid-Atlantic ridge right here. South America, moving away from Africa. Above that, you have the North American plate, the Eurasian plate. But let's see what the Regents board will accept. North American plate and Eurasian plate, North American plate and the African plate. Okay, so it accepts both of those. I was hoping that maybe they would give you um, North America and Europe, or North American plate and European plate, but there is no European plate. So it's really important to make sure that you're answering these questions with exactly what they're looking for, and make sure you're being specific.